So that's going to be my dying breath is follow the text up. I mean, I'm going to, we're building our playbook. I call it a playbook because that's what you run plays, and we're going to follow it. We're going to know it, and we're going to refine it, and we're going to get good at it, just like a football just like a football team. And I tell all my officers, look, what makes you think if you got drafted to the Seattle Seahawks, you went up there right now, the first thing they'd hand you would be what?
Playbook.
Their playbook. Mm-hmm. Go to their first practice and not know it. Yeah, watch what happens to you. Yeah, you wouldn't last. You'd be cut.
You'd be cut that day.
Probably that day. Show up that first time. Why do we think we're different? Why do you think we can just go and just make things up and be ad hoc? We don't meet together enough to even think we can just make things up as we go. Yeah. So I am absolutely convinced that winning or losing resides on a team play.